Hello, you beautiful souls. I finally got a camera holder, finally set up my office. I have to keep looking right there. I keep looking up right here. But let's get into this. So, something weird's been going on with my body. It had me fucking worried. It was like the heart thing. Um, it felt like sciatic nerve. Then it felt like kidneys, and then it felt like my entire hips, my abdomen, and this is over the last couple of weeks. I've been kind of worried about it. Like, what the fuck is this? Am I having kidney problems? Am I having sciatic nerve problem? I didn't know what it was, but then I got a download that said, "Don't assume anything." And I said, you know what? This is probably just like the heart thing. I thought it was a physical problem, and it's an energetic thing. So last night, I fucking was doing energy work before bed, and I raised my Kundalini into my brain, and I meditated into this state where I could leave my body, and that's what I did. And while I was in this strange cityscape, I'm assuming somewhere in fourth dimension, a voice said to me, "Raise it up," referring to the pain in my lower abdomen, it's like my lower left back, where it's constant right by the sciatic nerve and the kidneys, but it like pulses around, like, but it's like right here a lot, and then it kind of like moves around here. I never had energy feel like that before. But anyway, in this out of body state last night, someone said to me, "Raise it up," and they were referring to the pain. So when I came back into my body, that's what I did. I felt into the pain, into the pulses of the pain, because what pain is essentially is charge that is bleeding. So it's not flowing perfectly through your body, your electromagnetic field. So it's like a result from a blockage or disease or anything. So essentially, I felt into the pain, into this charge, and just started with attention and tension raising it up, and it fucking moved. And I was like, oh my God, just like the heart thing, it was a fucking energetic blockage of some kind. It wasn't a physical ailment. And so I started pushing it up, and this is why I was so blown away, because something is happening to my body. I've lost a bunch of weight, um, and I'm getting these major fucking charges of energy, and they just keep changing my body in different ways. This is a new thing for me. This is a new, I don't know what you want to call it, but this has never happened before, where the charge is so big that it's painful. And that's what this lower abdomen charge was very painful for me. And anyway, I started raising it up, and once it left my hips area and my lower back, and kind of it like grabbed onto my fucking spine. Once it got onto my spine, it then didn't hurt as much, and I just started pushing it up, and I pushed it all the way up into my brain, and fucking once it got into my brain, I blasted off, and it just kind of got blurry after that. Like, I was very lucid for, I don't know, the first hour, and then I fully went into a REM sleep, and I lost my lucidity. But yeah, so that's an update, I guess. Like I told you before, my previous videos, there something something has changed majorly for me since February. I unlocked a new, I don't know what you want to call it, just a new tier to my light body. I'm bringing in these massive charges, and they're like changing me. So this is the newest thing that's different, is this massive fucking charge that's been like pulsing in my lower body. I finally moved it into my spine and into my brain last night. So yeah, the journey continues. Shit just keeps getting crazier and weirder. And I wanted to speaking of that, I wanted to talk about a new sprite I've been experiencing in the astral realm. It's an entity that looks like a sea urchin, and it attacks me. It's like it flies around, mostly just like in a slower speed, and it kind of like pings at me. And once it gets close to me, I feel a slight paralysis. The thing is really weird. It's very docile, non-threatening, but it's some kind of strange astral wildlife. What it kind of seems like to me is a familiar. Like, I even had the thought, like, maybe some entity is manifesting this thing and sending it after me. But I don't know exactly what it is. All I know is I've encountered it 4 to 5 times, and I can usually destroy it or dissolve it or push it away from me. Like I said in my previous videos, I've gotten pretty good whilst out of body at telekinesis and moving things and throwing things away from me. But what I like to do with this thing is I just spin it, send my energy with my attention and tension from my heart. I pulse it out my arms, out my hand chakras into this entity, spin it, and then throw it. Usually that gets negative beings away from me, out of my vicinity. But this one, I also like to go into the center of it and then just rip apart like this, and it just dissolves it. But so anyway, I've been encountering this fucking weird little sea urchin like astral sprite, and it keeps trying to attack me, but it's not very powerful. I don't know what it is. I can't really explain what it looks like, but I want to show you. So hold on. Fucking try to draw it. Okay. It's a weird little fucker. It's like hollow, Vesica Pisces shape. Like an eyeball with eyelashes, kind of. And it has these prongs, or these tethers, that come off of it. I don't know how many there are. There might be 8, like an arachnid. But the color is really interesting too. It's like matte black with a slight shimmer, like as if somebody coated it with gloss or something. But this thing is fucking really interesting. This is gonna take forever for me to draw because I'm trying to fill it in. 1 second. But yeah, this fucker, it's very weird. It's like the lowest tier negative demonic type entity I have ever encountered. It's like a weird little wildlife, I guess, in the astral realms. But here we go. And that looks very accurate. Something like that. And it just like floats around. It doesn't spin or anything. It just floats towards me, and it goes, yeah, and like inflicts paralysis on me. But it never gets the best of me. I can usually kick its ass pretty quick. But yeah, that's my Kundalini awakening update. I'm going to try to make videos more often. It's very therapeutic for me, and I get so many messages from people saying how I help them, and it's symbiotic, you know what I mean? Passing the charge. We're electromagnetic beings, collective consciousness, and we need to share and pass the charge to ground it out so it doesn't fester in our field and create blockages, you know what I mean? The emotions are energy. So energy and motion, emotions. So you got to pass them and release them and ground them out, or else they're going to fucking cause suffering. I love you all so much. Happy fucking Sunday. I'm headed to the gym to destroy my legs, and then grocery shopping, and starting off the fucking work week with a goddamn chip on my shoulder, okay? Because I'm fucking grateful and I'm happy and I love you all, and I hope you have a fucking wonderful evening. Plasma out.